Hey guys, this is Jake with the Buckeye Bushcraft channel, back here again with another video. What I'm going to talk about today or show you guys is a more traditional style bushcraft kit for the summertime, a good lighter weight type bushcraft kit. You know, in the wintertime, that's pretty much all I use is traditional gear. In the summertime, I use more modern type gear just because it is a little bit lighter weight and everything like that. And when it gets super hot, sometimes the traditional style gear is just a little bit too heavy. But with that being said, I do like to use more traditional gear in the wintertime just because I think it works a little bit better as far as the canvas goes and the wools and things like that. And two, I'm a little bit weird about it. Like I said, modern gear for me in the summertime, more traditional gear for me in the wintertime. So hopefully this kit in this video gives you guys a few ideas on, you know, more traditional items that you can carry in the summertime that are fairly lightweight. So let me move the camera in here close and let me show you guys what I'm carrying. Okay, so this is what the kit looks like when it's all packed up. I've got a lighter weight, I think this is a twin size wool blanket on the bottom. It's really all you need for summertime. Then I've got a haversack, and then the pack is just a Duluth Scout pack. Okay, to start off, we're gonna basically run down the whole 10C's list. For cutting tools, for my belt knife, what I'm carrying today is just an old butcher style knife. It's a full tang, 1/8 inch thick, 1095 high carbon steel. It's got a Scandi grind on it. So that's my belt knife. In my pocket, I typically carry some sort of Swiss Army knife. Use it for carving or doing whatever. In the haversack, I carry my Baco Laplander folding saw. Summertime, you don't really need an axe. A folding saw will pretty much do everything you need it to do. And then it's kind of an extra item. I like to bring a hook knife along, especially if I want to make, you know, a spoon or make some bowls or something like that, I can. And this gives me an option to do that with. Plus, it doesn't weigh anything. Okay, next up, we've got containers. So I've got a Grail GeoPress. This is a really nice water filter. You can get about 25 ounces of water in like 15-20 seconds. So summertime, this is definitely a no-brainer, so you don't actually have to build a fire to boil your water. Titanium bottle and cup set, nothing special. And then a bush pot. Like I said, I typically want to carry this in a more traditional style kit, and I like carrying a bush pot just because it gives me the option to cook a little bit more food and or boil more water. So this is basically what I carry as far as containers go. And then the titanium bottle and cup set stay in my haversack. So obviously, with this being a bush pot, it's a large container, so I do want it to carry something. So inside, I'm just going to kind of go what I have in it. I've got a small roll of duct tape, just because duct tape can be used for anything. I've said it in my other videos. This is a CC4. It's got a rough stone side and then a smooth ceramic side. I keep a smaller burlap bag in here. Mainly the reason I keep that in here is for, you know, if I'm going out for a couple days or whatever, or a day or two, if I, you know, make some type of bannock mix, I typically will just put it in this and fill this bad boy up, and I'll have bannock mix for a couple days. For fire, I've got my char tin, got a small ferrocerium rod, magnifying glass, and then a flint and steel set. Then in the bottom of this, I just have a sniper's veil. It can be used anything that you can use a schmog for, and plus I like the sniper's veils because if you do want to use it for like a minnow seine or something, you can. Okay, next up we've got shelter and cordage. They kind of go right along with each other. So I have a twin-sized lightweight wool blanket because it's been very hot here lately. I've got one roll of number 36 bank line for the cordage. Then I also have an 8x8 oilskin tarp. I like the 8x8, especially where it's a square. You could set it up in a ton of different configurations if you wanted to, and it's got tie-out loops everywhere. Then I have my shelter bag, which is, I think it's 7 or 8 stakes in it. I've got 5 or 6 6-foot guy lines, and then I have my ridge line in here, and a little bit of paracord. So that's what I carry for my shelter and my cordage. Next up is navigation. So I keep it in this small pouch here. All I have in here is a Sunto MC2 Global Compass with pacing beads. I have a small Ride in the Rain notebook. A couple of different pieces of graph paper, just in case I do want to do some type of paw mapping or something like that. I can just put it on the graph paper. Then I've got a mechanical pencil and a Ride in the Rain pen. And that is my navigation kit. And then lastly, I've got my Princeton Tech headlamp. This is a Princeton Tech Bite. It's only about 150 lumens, which is plenty for me. And then I've got spare batteries in here. I just keep it in this nice little case. Makes it easy to find, plus it keeps it from getting banged up. And then all I have is a small wooden spoon that I carved just the other day. And yes, that's blood on it. I did cut myself when I did it, so my fault there. Just wasn't paying attention. That's what happens. Okay guys, so that's just a real quick video on kind of a lighter weight summertime bushcraft kit. It'll give you guys some options, maybe make you think about some things. Like I said, it's lightweight for a reason, because it's summertime. You don't need a whole lot anyways when you're going out bushcrafting. You have to remember, you know, bushcrafting is about making things that you need for camp from the items you have in your kit. So you want to replace gear with skill, not skill with gear. Well guys, I'm Jake with the Buckeye Bushcraft channel. Appreciate you guys watching this short video on just a real quickie, lightweight bushcraft kit setup, minus the food that I do not have in here. So appreciate you guys joining me, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Buckeye_Bushcraft, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.